Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to watch Fight World!
Will Conor McGregor fight Justin Gaethje next? Michael Chandler must be feeling betrayed right now since the former champ wants to fight the baddest mother effer on the planet. Not only that, McGregor thinks he'd knock the teeth out of MMA's Homer Simpson. I KO him one shot. Guarantee it. What's so funny about it, Kamaru Usman? If Conor McGregor really is a gangster, then he should sign the contract. This is what Justin Gaethje said in his response. Quote, "Sign that contract, boy." Gaethje's wish is McGregor's command. McGregor, being the undisputed champion of Twitter, doesn't sit well with many, and even some of his fans are getting tired of his shenanigans. For example, one Twitter user said, "Bro, you have been talking that talk for like 3 years. Get in the ring, boss, and walk that walk again. Fans are over the chit-chat and watching you gloat about all your money. It's real old." Another one said, "Conor, I respect you. You are a legend, all things considered, not just fighting ability, though you were a hell of a fighter. You are the MMA GOAT. No doubt your run-up to Jose Aldo and then whopping Eddie Alvarez at Madison Square Garden was something special to see in the moment. You're like Rocky III. But this ain't no movie, champ. It's over. The hunger is gone." Of course, the hunger will be gone when you can afford Salt Bay's overpriced steak. But McGregor is the richest fighter in the world for a reason. And whether he is a druggie, an alcoholic, or a fighter way out of his prime, he would still bring in a lot of money that Gaethje should take and run, according to the king of cringe, Henry Cejudo.
We all want the world title. We're all chasing for that. But in this situation, Conor McGregor is a great matchup for Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje, you got millions and millions of dollars on the line if you fight Conor McGregor. Justin, if I had to choose something, whether I want a UFC around my weight or about $10 million, guess what? I'm going for the $10 million.
Do you think Conor McGregor stands a chance against Justin Gaethje? Moving on, Dustin Poirier feels he should have put Justin Gaethje away because he is the better fighter, by a decent margin. The Diamond failed to shine at UFC 291, where he was shattered into pieces by a thunderous head kick that Gaethje pulled out of nowhere. Nobody, including the Louisiana native, expected it, because Gaethje never throws head kicks. Had Poirier expected the unexpected, it would have been a different fight.
I'm all right. I'm just heartbroken, man. It sucks. I worked hard, was in incredible shape, and I got beat. But like, that's fighting. I said that in the post fight. It sucks, man. It fucking sucks. Especially like not taking nothing away from Justin. Like, he's a warrior and an incredible job. To sit on a loss for 5 years. I had to do it with Conor. I sat on a loss for like 7, 8 years, until I had an opportunity to finally get it back. So he sat on that loss for 5 years, and boy, he got it back. But I still, it just sucks because I still feel like I'm better than him.
In his post-fight interview, Gaethje revealed that he wants to fight for the real belt. Because like lightweight champion Islam Makhachev, maybe he too believes that the BMF belt is for bums. If Makhachev gets past People's Champion Charles Oliveira at UFC 294, Gaethje would love to fight him. The question is, can he avoid getting taken down and smashed? Here's what Poirier thinks.
He has the wrestling credentials. If his takedown defense holds up, I do think he can cause some problems for Islam. He punches hard. I felt it through my guard. He hit me with 2 body shots. Straight punches. Didn't hurt me to where it didn't hurt any organs. Like, I didn't get hit in the liver or anything. He kind of hit me in the chest, but I felt the power. His bones are dense. He punches hard and he throws everything into it.
Who do you think would win a potential fight between Justin Gaethje and Islam Makhachev? Israel Adesanya thinks Dricus du Plessis is shitting his pants. Now, why does he say so? Because DDP doesn't want to fight at UFC 293 in Sydney, Australia. The South African most recently competed at UFC 290, where he broke fight fans' hearts by stopping everyone's favorite Reaper, Robert Whittaker. Adesanya, who wants to headline UFC 293, wants DDP to fight him on a few weeks' notice. That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
He's not a scared man. He's a tough dude. He's very crafty, and he's got a good team behind him, a smart team. I don't think he's a scared man, but I'll tell you, he's scared of me.
Yeah, 100%.
You know when you look at someone's eyes, you just know
100%.
straight
Yeah,
away.
serious.
He didn't call me into the cage. I stepped in the cage myself. I didn't even see him call me. He tried to say, "Oh, I told him come into the cage. He's already listening to Master," or some bullshit he said. I was like, "Oh, word, bet." I didn't even see that. I stepped into the cage because I made the shit happen. This motherfucker. I hope. I was hoping he'd fucking step up, but he's a bitch. And I'll tell you right now, keep training. Keep training. I got something for your ass. So keep training, because whoever I'm fighting next, I'll fight them. But keep training, because I got something for your ass.
With Duplessis out of the equation for now, Israel Adesanya is expected to face Sean Strickland, who's literally having a ball on Twitter, calling Sean O'Malley a woman, Tony Ferguson insane and whatnot. Here's what Strickland had to say about O'Malley. "I like Aljamain Sterling way more than Sean O'Malley. Fucking guy O'Malley is a woman. You let a snitch pedophile tattoo his name on you like a little bitch. I asked him once why he did it, and he got all emotional and awkward, and I had to walk away. Such a woman." And here are Strickland's thoughts on Ferguson. "Tony hit me up once about putting together this team in California. He said, 'Sean, I want you to train with me, but you can't train with any other gym or show them our stuff.' I'm pretty sure he was going to give me a secret knock and a polygraph test. Blocked. LMAO. He got one. This other guy trained with Tony, and I told this guy, don't do it, man. He's crazy. 3 months later, OMG, Sean? You're right. He's fucking nuts. I had to leave. Gun to my head. True story. LMAO." Rose Namajunas is one prime example of how even the best in the business go through emotional roller coasters every now and then. For instance, after her most recent loss to Carla Esparza, which also cost her the strawweight title at UFC 274, Thug Rose contemplated retirement.
I said that, yeah, I definitely thought I was done for like a good amount of time. Yeah. I was just kind of like, I mean, there's definitely a number of things, but like the way that I felt, like going into the locker room, I just didn't feel aggressive, and I felt like I don't really want to hurt anybody. And so I was just like, yeah, I guess I'm done. I mean, there was definitely a bunch of other like factors that went into it, and but I mean, it's obviously not the first time that I've questioned whether I should keep doing this or not, you know?
But even in tough times, there's always something that helps people in moving on. For Namajunas, it was her spirituality.
And I just kind of questioned whether or not like God wanted me to keep going, and like maybe this isn't really, you know, part of a godly life. But I kind of came back around to like, no, this is definitely what God has called me to do. And in a very like he kind of has all different like special gifts for everybody, and like some people are warriors and some people are preachers, you know what I mean? So that's obviously like I've been gifted with the warrior like spirit and just something special. And so I know that I know I don't have like a ton of time left, but I know that I know he's not finished with me yet in this chapter.
Namajunas hasn't won since UFC 268, where she defeated Zhang Weili to defend her strawweight crown. But when she steps inside the cage at UFC Paris in September, she will be looking to change that. Can Rose Namajunas make history by becoming a 3-time UFC strawweight champion? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. To watch more juicy stories from the unforgiving world of mixed martial arts, please show Fight World News some love by subscribing and turning on your notifications. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.